7.2, consider approving a gateway at the Moments in Time hike and bike trail entrance north of City Hall at North Houston Street, giving city manager or his designee the ability to work with the Shanley Park Association on the exact placement of gateway. Mr. Kaufman?
Thank you. I'm real excited about this activity that's going on, and Aaron has been working closely with the folks involved, and so I'll ask him to step up and share. He's our Internal Services Director, Aaron McLean.
Thank you, Mayor, Council, City Manager. The Shanley Park Association is proposing a gateway into the existing trail system that passes through Shanley Park. Shanley Sculpture Garden is a project that is underway by the Shanley Park Association within the park. The first two sculptures are scheduled to be placed on their newly constructed concrete bases later this month. This gateway may be constructed in phases as funding is available. Donations to the Shanley Park Association will be the intended source of funding, and the gateway project overseen by that association. I see there's several board members in the audience today. Although Shanley Park is not owned by the city of Granbury, the city's Moments in Times and hike and bike trail passes through the park. For this reason, this item is being brought before City Council for approval. And of course, that trail system is just outside the window here, north of this building. And there are no city funds being requested for this project at this time. In the attachment, you'll see the Parks Board minutes where they also reviewed this and recommended approval and for it to come to council for review. There's a rendition that shows the gateway and also a page that is a picture that's taken from North Houston Street looking back down the trail system. And we're also asking that the city manager have the ability to work with the association for the exact placement of this gateway. We want to be mindful and not block any view of the new sculpture that will be installed. And there also no fencing being considered at this time either. There is some fencing pictured in the earlier rendition. If y'all have any questions, I could try to answer those, or someone from the association possibly. And that arch, or that gateway is approximately, it's just under 15 feet tall, I believe. It looks like it's about 20 feet wide, and we have considered, we may have to get heavy equipment back here to work on either this bridge or the back side of City Hall at some time. So we want to always maintain or easement through here or around that structure if we can't fit under it, wherever it's placed. So that's also in our minds when we consider the placement.
And one last consideration I want everybody to be aware of is on the top right picture there, that it shows that probably $500,000 sculpture where it's going to sit and proportionate. And we want to make sure that we don't detract from it as we build this new archway. So we'll have to work together to figure out exactly where that needs to go. That was part of the agreement with the foundation, that we would make sure it was visible.
Comments and questions? No?
Mayor?
Yes, Mr. Bale.
I just think this is terrific. I mean, when I reviewed the agenda item and read exactly what, the plan was, what the purpose was, and then looked at some of the renderings, I think this will be a absolutely wonderful addition back in the park as you lead, people through the park. I think it's a terrific program. Thanks, Aaron. Great job presenting this tonight.
Thank you. So the motion here would be to consider approving a gateway at the Moments in Time hike and bike trail entrance north of City Hall at North Houston Street, approving the gateway, which we see here, and giving the city manager or his designee the ability to work with the Shanley Park Association on the exact placement. So while we're approving the gateway, we are, through this motion, through this it's not an ordinance. What do we have here? council agenda. We are giving our city manager and his designee the ability to work with Shanley Park to properly place it. Okay? We're all clear? Okay. Do I hear a motion based on what I said there?
So moved.
Mr.
Second.
Corrigan makes the motion. Mr.
Second.
Overdeer will second it. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. That passes 6-0.